Good afternoon. It's no excuse. We're going to do a little back today. We're going to do some pulls. We're going to do 3 sets of 3 different exercises for the back. We're going to do with the machine. I'm going to do pulls, which is lats pulls. I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to do some lats pull downs. I'm going to do that with variation. I'm going to do underhanded, and I'm going to do on the ends pull downs. I'm going to do 3 sets of those for the back. That's the back exercise for today. Okay? So I'm going to start off. I'm going to grab the bar. Come back. I'm going to pull it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Elbows go out a little bit. Not out like that. Just a little bit from your body. And you pull. Pull to your chest. To the middle of your stomach. Pull. Hook. And release. Pull. Hook. And release. Pull. 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 And release. Okay, that's 1 set. So, being that we just getting back into the routine, we're not going to try to be so fast and do multiple different exercises. It's good to take a little breather, however much time you need, anywhere between 60 seconds to 120 seconds, which is a minute or 2, all right? So you take that minute or 2, if you need it, and then I want to adjust the weight, put a little bit more weight on. All right, so now I'm going to start the next set, second set. And this is very good for your back, for recovering from back problems. But this is not hitting the lower part of the back. But it hits your back, whereas it stimulates the muscles in the lower part, even though it's not a direct lower lumbar area exercise. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hold it on the last one. Let it go back nice and slow. Nice and slow. Okay. That's 2 sets. They go on and on from there. Well, I'm going to continue. I'm going to do the 2 here, and being it's not heavy, I'm not going to take all the time that I need because I want to be able to demonstrate it. So, and I want to actually go through the actual workout. So, I'm going to do it in another few seconds. I'm going to start. All right. So. Here we go with the last one. Grab it. Back, we can get full extension. When you're doing these, you want to be able to get full extension like this when you're in this motion, and you want to come all the way back. Full extension. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay? So now that we've done that, we finished that set. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to move this bench out the way, and we're going to fix it so that this here is up here, whereas you can see me right here. I'm going to adjust this here. Take the mat. Take the mat. Fold it up. You gotta fold the mat up, gotta use the mat, because you never know. You gotta take a mat and fold it up, because you know these knees. So put the mat there. Wipe the equipment off. So, that back on there. And now, we grab the hammers. I want you to be able to see me good. All right. Take this. You're gonna go down on the knees. And pull down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And if you notice, when I'm using this short bar, what I'm doing, I'm putting my hands on the ends. I'm not utilizing a grip with my palms up or either a grip with my palms down. I'm using a grip that my palms facing each other, because I'm doing it at the end. So when you go down, you're pulling more of your lat muscles. And this is all back exercises. Like I said, it's not a direct lumbar or lower back exercise, but it hit all the muscles of the back at the same time. It stimulates the lower back muscles, and that's what you need. If you had any kind of major surgery, or if your back just bothers you and you haven't been doing it for a long time, you might don't want to do something that's direct on the lower back that's going to strain it, as far as any kind of lifting weights or any type of thing like that. All you want to do is stimulate it to wake the muscles up first, you know, before you go to engaging it directly, the muscle. Like the other exercise I did when I was doing the shoulders, and I had the bench slightly tilted to take off the direct pressure up on the lower back, but at the same time, it stimulates the muscles of the lower back. It wakes those muscles up. So those muscles are getting woke, they're firing, and they recognize it, and they're getting strong at the same time. So let me do this next one. Got it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 14, 15. And another thing, the reason I do it from the knees instead of sitting on the bench doing it is because as you saw in the other exercise, we're doing pull-ups. This here exercise, pull downs, they call lat pulls downs. They strengthen your lats and your back, and it does the same actual motions as the pull-up does. So if you can't do a pull-up, you can do this at all different variable weight, weight levels. So this here is good, and the reason you do it on your knees instead of sitting on the bench is because on your knees give you an actual, more of a real feel of doing an actual pull-up than sitting down on the bench doing it. So I'm gonna do this last one. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that completes the 3 sets of the pull downs with your palms facing each other. Next, I'm gonna do 3 sets of the palms facing me, because that's also the same as a pull-up. But they call it chin-ups. But a chin-up, pull-up, to me is the same, but a chin-up is when your hands are facing you and you pull, because it works more of your bicep when you do the chin-ups. So you're pulling like this, like that. This one, even though I didn't do it with my palms facing down or outward, I did it on the ends. It's still more like doing the actual pull-up motion, whereas it's working your back and more of your back. This one works more of your bicep as well as your back. It works the same back muscle, but it's more emphasis on your arms, your bicep. So with that being said, I'm going to start. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You hold it. 8. Let it go back up slowly. 9, 10, 11, 12. There's nothing wrong with doing some of them at a fastest pace and then do the rest of them at a slower pace. It's all like keeping the muscle sharp and surprise and everything. But I don't want to make this too long. I'm gonna do one more set of this here. No, I'm gonna do both sets. Let me get it in. I'm pressing it, trying to get it in so I don't be too long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And feel the burn. You gotta get off these knees sometimes. Staying on them too long is not a good thing. But like I said, I got this mat doubled up, rolled up real good. Straighten out. So I'm gonna do one more set of this, and that's gonna be the completion of the back, the lats exercises. So we did the lat pulls, so we did the pull downs, we did the pull downs like this. Beginners. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I tell you, when you do these, you feel it. You feel it all in your lats, your shoulders. You feel it good. You really feel it pulling the lat muscles. It's really engaging them. Good. So, with that being said, you know, we did another great workout. We're on our way to recovery, or should I say we're on the road to recovery. And we're gonna keep doing this stuff till we get it right, you know. And the end results is mobility, being able to, you know, function normally as possible, you know, independently as possible, and you know, just do what we have to do. And if the goal is to get even to a greater degree fit, well, this is the way to start, you know, starting from scratch, like, you know. And my goal is to get lean. You know, that's my goal, to get lean with this. Get in shape, lose more weight, take more weight off of my knees and off of my lower back. So hopefully that would alleviate any pain. So once again, I'd like to say thank you. And you know, it's a beauty having y'all share this time with me while we do these exercises. You know, it's inspirational. You give me a goal, you know, and I hope I'm giving you a goal as well. So we give each other a goal, you know, and motivation, so that we can keep doing this here, you know. So, you know, there's no excuses. That's why I call myself no excuse. There's no excuse. I mean, here we are, a lot of us probably who's, you know, listening, and those who are just beginners. A lot of us though have, you know, had aches and pains, and we're ready to give it up and say, oh, you know, this is the way it is. I'm getting old, and I'm just gonna, you know, be old and accept that I can't do this and that. Well, there's no excuse. We can do this and that. All we gotta do is put one foot in front of the other and stay motivated, and let's motivate each other. Let's keep it going, okay? And with that, I'm gonna say, have a good day. Hey, cut your calories down. You know, I ain't saying, you know, go on no diets. Diets don't work. But if you can cut down on the amount of food that you do eat, it'll help you lose a little bit of weight. And as you do your exercises and lose a little weight, if you need to lose a little weight, you might want to gain some pounds. I don't know. You might be a beginner and want to put on some pounds. But for the older people like me, you know, I like to say that because it's true. But like me, you know, our age, you know, we don't put on probably a few extra pounds that we could stand to lose, you know. So, you know, we taking less calories. If you like to eat ice cream, like I like all sweets, just try to do it in moderation, you know. Like I said, the only way I could get lean like I want to get is if I cut back on my calories, and I have, and I've been losing weight actually. I started this journey. I was about 218, 19 pounds, Now, I'm under 200 pounds. I'm at the 200, 199, 198, 197, 200 pounds. You know, it's fluctuating in that area. But I done came down solidly from the 218, you know. So, and my goal is, it ain't so much as the weight loss, it's so much as losing the weight in my midsection area, to lose all this extra hair, you know. The goal is to lose this for me, you know, and have mobility, you know. So, you know, some people, you know, we just want to be able to get around. Like I said, well, we did these little stretches and things today. You can be able to lift up in the cabinet. Because when you first do it, you're going to hear a crick. It's going to be a little crickety, you know. It's going to be a little crickety, you know, because, you know, it's something we ain't been doing. But I guarantee you, if you be consistent with it, it's going to get better. You're going to be lifting up there like it ain't nothing, you know, and you're going to add a little more resistance. And when you add more resistance, it make you stronger, so that when you do it, everything feels a lot lighter, because now that resistance is gone, you know. So, once again, have a good day. Good talking to y'all, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.